I'm not gonna lie, like I watched He-Man when I was a kid because I was born in '91, but it was pretty sad, you know. The man killed his career, credibility, all within like a week, actually even longer. Like I mean, because he lied on Clownfish, which we all know that, and it was kind of sad to see somebody. A lot of people considered somebody that was for the geeks, which I, I'm young because I'm finna be 30, but I've never saw Kevin Smith as a real like cool dude or oh he's for the guy for the geeks, which I'm not real. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not that geek enough, but I always thought he was a loser growing up. Like I never liked Clerks that much, except for the animated series. And people like, oh, they love this. Like I don't like his movies really at all. Like Silent Bob and whatever was boring as fuck. Only time I liked them was in the animated series, in Clerks. Clerks the animated series, like actual Clerks, boring as fuck to me. Maybe because I didn't grow up in the '90s. Like I was a kid when that movie came out, or maybe a little before. I don't know, depending on what year, what part of the year, or if it was '90 something. I don't know. All I know is I've seen Clerks. It was boring as all out hell to me. And a lot of people say, "Oh, it was so funny." I'm like, "Really? Was it? Maybe it's just funny at the time because you was a teenager." But I kind of feel sorry for the people who were super fans of his and thought that we was gonna do a good job. But it's like his movies suck. At least to me, they've always been like dog trash to me. And when I say that, I used to get older like nerds get mad at me when I say that. Like, hey, he sucks. Like, oh no, he's a real nerd, man. Like, bro, he's like boring as fuck. You know, I've never been to Comic Con because I just don't care that much. You know, like I wanted to go when I was younger, but like as I got older and older, I stopped wanting to go. And now it's like, why go? It's a pop culture convention. I'm not even that much into comic books, but I've always loved superheroes. So that's the main reason I wanted to go to Comic Con because I thought it was like a big celebration for superheroes because I love superheroes. Like Batman is the king of all superheroes in my opinion. That's just me. I know a lot of people might say Superman or Captain America or Iron Man. It's up to you who's your favorite hero. It's kind of like with the GOAT talk. Oh wait, no. It's no GOAT talk. It's just one GOAT, MJ. Because LeBron is never on his level. I don't care if that man gets 30 titles. He will never be the GOAT. So he might have a super team, but he's not Jordan. And I pray he. You know, I know you shouldn't pray, but I hope he fucking slips on banana and is out for the season like a couple years ago. And I mean, I'm not a big Russell Westbrook fan, so like Anthony Davis, one slip of a banana split and he's down for the season. Uh, who's the most toughest guy on here? Is let's see, let me see. We got LeBron, AD, Melo. I think Melo will be the most durable guy of the whole season, which is funny because everybody thought he was done. Went to Portland, showed everybody. I kind of wish he stayed in Portland, but I'm happy. He's I don't know if they win. I'm happy for him. It's conflicting because I like Melo, but I just can't fucking stand LeBron. I haven't liked him since I was a fucking kid. People with like, don't you want to finally accept he's the GOAT? I'm like, nigga, I saw Kobe win two titles, went to three championships in a row. Like, oh, well, LeBron did it 8 times. Yeah, but how many fucking losses? Kobe got one loss. And I'm not saying all time. I'm talking about in that period, out of a 3 year span. LeBron, I can't fucking rock with him. I never have. And people be like, but like you grew up When he came out, you were a kid. I was 12 when LeBron came out. I was an Iverson fan still, like at that time. I was an Iverson and Kobe fan. I know a lot of people used to say Kobe or Iverson or Vince Carter or T Mac. I was into Iverson and Kobe and T Mac and Vince Carter. Like I was one of those kids. It was just like, I can't choose. There's too many great players. Like, how do you expect me to just say one is my favorite when I have T Mac in Houston, fucking Kobe in LA, Shaq in Miami? You know what I'm saying? Allen Iverson in Denver with Melo. Like, it was so much greatness when I was growing up. I couldn't choose. It was hard to be like, who is the best of all time if that time in my like who was. And they was like, oh, LeBron. I'm like, I wasn't watching LeBron like that. Like, I'd seen him a couple times when he played against the Bulls. He was okay, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm like, yeah, okay, I've seen him, and you know. Anyway, Kevin Smith's career is basically done. I mean, in the eyes of like his actual fans, I don't know how Clerks 3 is going to come out. Unless he gets it on a Netflix as an exclusive, I think it might do a hard flop because most people in my generation don't see Kevin Smith as all that in a bag of chips. Which I am a millennial. I'm 29 right now. I'm finna be 30. I've never saw Kevin Smith as like this great movie guy and oh, it's so awesome. Oh, you gotta watch Dogma. I've seen Dogma. It didn't do anything for me. I didn't feel anything but emptiness inside. I think my whole generation is just so used to anime. So when we actually see real movies, it's gotta be on the next level. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about like um I'm not saying I never watched any movie and was like, oh my god, that's amazing. But I just never seen an indie movie come out of America in the current year. It was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Or any year, anytime soon. Like all the great classic movies are from the fucking 80s. That was Independence, in my opinion. Like I was born in the 90s, and most of the movies I love is from the 80s. I was born in 91. Our favorite movies from the 90s is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, the first Power Ranger movie, and the Jurassic Park. Other than that, I can't really think of anything from the 90s I was really like that into. Maybe Bad Boys and Friday maybe, but like that was at the end of the generation, end of the 90s when that came out, like 99. But like if you try to think about the 90s, other than Jurassic Park, what really franchises you really could say was like a really that awesome that came out other than that? Teenage Mutant Turtles, and then the Power Ranger movie. If I think about it, to me, that's me. I maybe I'm wrong. I can't really think of anything else that from the 90s I was really like that was like really like, oh my god, I gotta see this as a kid. I didn't really watch movies that much except for like I think. Is there any other movies other than that? Maybe the Batman movies. And Batman Forever was good to me, but I was a kid. I still love Batman Forever. But if you think about Kevin Smith's movies, they were indie crap. And I feel sorry for He-Man fans, because it's like it's another dead carcass killed by Hollywood with their woke, sick agenda trying to oppress. It's bad enough we're stuck in our homes, oppressed by the government, and then we're getting mentally fucked by the goddamn Hollywood elites with their fucking rhetoric. I mean, we're not really supposed to go anywhere, but we got to force to watch garbage. And then they wonder why no one buys anything or watches anything or goes to the movies because it's like, why would I spend money when I know it might be fucking trash? And then you feel like you're getting ripped off paying $10 for Netflix because every time you go and find something new, it's complete garbage. I'm waiting for Witcher 2. If Witcher Season 2 and this new Witcher animated movie and Dota, I want to see new season Dota. Like, there's certain stuff on Netflix you can still kind of watch, but like on Disney Plus, it's nothing I want to fucking see or haven't seen. So it's like, why the fuck would I want to watch that? But like with Kevin Smith, I don't see myself ever watching anything he puts out because it's like, I already know he's a bitch boy. He's fucking woke as fuck. He sacrificed a great male character for pussy. I'm not saying to fuck pussy, for pussies. You know, the woke fucks, the wokey gotta catch them all, or try to avoid them all. Basically, he's got a little infection called wokeness, and it's no cure. Once you've been infected, it's very hard to get rid of the disease. I'm not gonna lie and say like I never actually thought that shit was real at one point, all that woke shit. But as I advanced in age, grew up and realized these fuckers are crazy. Like when I was in high school, I believed a lot of that woke shit because they was teaching it to me. But as I grew up and starting to live my life as an adult, I saw these motherfuckers really set me up to be fucked. And I'm just lucky I didn't go to college because I'm already in a bad enough debt. If I went to college, I'd be fucking homeless. I'd be fucking homeless right now. And it's sad because these fuckers set us all up. They set my generation. I would blame the boomers, but I can't blame my mom. She's in heaven now, and I don't think it's her fault that they basically tricked a generation to believe in wokeness. I believed in it for one point because it's your teachers. You don't expect your teachers to set you up for failure, but they really fucked me. They fucked me and a lot of people in my generation, and I feel sorry for so many people that listen to this shit and truly believe it. And capitalism is not bad. It's a beautiful thing. I think everything in moderation is a good thing. I feel like over anything is a horrible thing. You know, money is not everything, but it's important for a quality society. And it's sad that so many people are so willing to bend over for this Commander Sniff-a-Lot right now and basically suck up all the bullshit coming from Hollywood and fucking you from all these fucking CNNs, you know. Basically, Cry Network News, you know, Don Lemon, bitch boy, you know, and it's sad that Kevin Smith is basically so milk toast that he can't even fucking like do anything without crying like a little bitch. Like I have no problem with you crying as a man. Just go in the shower, cut the fucking water on when no one's around, and scream, holler, and let all your emotions out when no one's around. But the fact that you're sending pictures to people, it just it was so beautiful. We come to him, man. I'm so happy. We killed him twice. Oh, I'm a hero. I'm a feminist. It's just like, you son of a bitch. And then all these women, it's like, yeah, we killed He-Man, but like, women like He-Man too. What about the women that love He-Man? They just like, fuck them. If they love He-Man, they're men. I was like, that makes no sense. I don't know. I just feel like this whole world is fucked. and we're living in hell. Like I keep waiting for somebody to give me the fucking pill, and like you wanna like in the Matrix and just be like the red pill, you wake the fuck up and you're in hell, and then the blue pill you just stick to being a slave. I'm like, what will happen if I take them both? You know, that would be my mindset. But bye.